Hello, hello, ladies and gents. It is time for Funday Monday Part 3. I'm Day 9, and this is Day 9 Daily number 337. In Part number 1, we got an intro. In Part number 2, we got the close game special. And now, as we move into Part number 3, it's just not themed. It's just going to be just the last part, so deal with it. Moving right in, we have our hero in the top corner. He is none other than Wanderfalky. It was very nearly Wanderflake, but he mistyped his name, transposing the A and L, and did Wanderfalky. And there he is, yeah, Mr. Wanderfalky. And in the right position, we have YXM, which, as it turns out, is a very common way to say hello in Sweden. Would you like coffee with your eggs? Yexum. Yexum. And there it is. Yexum, my dear. Yexum. And as we begin, we do see a Yexum. He's at the right, and Yexum will be doing all the good production of the SCVs. And Wanderfalky is in the top left, moving to this little island-ish composition. Oh, look at this. We do see SCVs. Managed to sneak out of the way. Now, again, we're going to see Wanderfalky do something that I absolutely love, which is to not just Funday Monday by moving your base or something like that, but instead doing something like building... I'm not going to tell you, it's a surprise. Who's a tease? Day 9's a tease. Pulling the spaghetti strap down and putting it right back up again. Stay seated, we're not there yet. We do see Wanderfalky, although he did go for the liftoff at the start of the game, still knows the essential principle of gas before barracks, allowing you to build a faster factory. We do see Yexum. He does indeed like his barracks units. Yexum, they're pretty cool. Aha! Looks like Yexum... what's Denny's? What bistro are you at? These players are typing, but don't worry, I'll handle all of the translations. I'll be eating a donut tonight, is what Wanderfalky is letting his ally know. So there, looks like Yexum's now getting both of his geysers. He can soon begin to get those upgrades. He now knows what his opponent is going to be doing in terms of his diet. Perhaps he's a little concerned, but not a big deal. We do see the starports going down by Wanderfalky, successfully putting 2 in gas. It's important that when you do that non-traditional opening, that you do the traditional mistakes that will F your whole game up. Okay, there he has 3 in the gas right now. Starports wrapping up. There's the tech lab. There's yet another tech lab, and oh... it's dancing time, baby! The Fusion Core dance coming up from Wanderfalky. Yes, indeed. There is the starports finishing up. Yexum building double tank and single port and other things that are very scary. Knocking down dat rocks. And we see Wanderflake constructing none other than a battle cruiser. And with his additional resources, an extra starport, a Viking? No? Yes. A Viking from Wanderfalky. The Fusion Core dance may indeed not be in vain. Fusion Core, will you dance? Oh, and there's the scan. Oh, did you spot him? Why, Yexum, I did, says Yexum, the most Swedish hello you will ever hear. God, the T's rebelling today. This T's a jerk. Freaking... what HTF? But here it is. He's moving out. Oh no! We see Yexum. He's moving in for the attack. He sees that splotch of yellow up top. But there's Wanderfalky moving in. Oh no! Oh no! It might be a trade of the base variety. And there it is. He's dropping into the main. Zap, 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 zap. And he's on the ground doing that blasting. And there's the hit coming up. Wanderfalky. He needs to get that battlecruiser up. Meanwhile, in the main, the battlecruiser's doing wicked damage. Participate, Vikings, participate. No, he's distracted. A single battlecruiser cleans it up. No problem in the world. While the SCVs die repairing the tech lab. Another free building in the Terran free building arsenal. We do see, 2 more Vikings about to pop. Wanderfalky, lift your Vikings, Wanderfalky. Oh no, Wanderfalky. You falkied up. Wanderfalky finally managing to take down the Viking. Gonna do a little bit more rat-tat-tatting before successfully losing everything. We do see more barracks getting made by Yixum. Another expand attempt. A battlecruiser out by Wanderfalke, who finds himself in an unorthodox position, not just by the Funday Monday constraint of having to lift up his base at the start of the game, but rather because he's building weird effing units. And here he is. He's going to go straight through the center. Hellion in the mix. There's the tank. Does it have siege mode? It doesn't. It's just a tank on the ground, rolling, shooting, blasting. And as we're going to soon find out, battlecruisers are really good at never, ever, ever, ever dying no matter what. You see Wanderfalke, though, he's Falkeying behind. We do see, amazingly, he's not that far behind in the worker count. Just turn around and shoot him. Just turn around and shoot it. 6 Marines. Shoot him. Just kill him. Just turn around. Just turn around. Just whip right around. They only do 3 damage to you. Just turn around. Just shoot him. Turn around. Well, Falke, just turn around. They're right there, man. Just turn around. Don't worry about it. Dude! I'm not worried about it. I'm not that stressed. I just doesn't bother me. Meanwhile, we see both players trying to unshamblify their bases that are really, no doubt, in shambles at this point in time. Killing off the destructible rocks that separates his battle cruisers, SCVs that are repairing it from up here to down here. Now the destructible rocks are going to fall. Another base being taken by Wanderfalke, who never forgets that expanding is your best friend, even when you're being a little bit unusual. We're seeing Yixum do none other than the Marine Marauder Viking mixture. And a very aggressive push by Wanderfalke. Does he even have cloak yet? My goodness, he does. And Yixum please, taking down the destructible rocks. While Wanderfalke, does have siege mode. And here's the push. Up right through the middle. Banshees! Battlecruisers unleashing a volley of havoc. But way more Vikings than Wanderfalke was expecting. Wanderfalke gets Wanderwalkied over and loses absolutely everything. Now, of course, any reasonable Terran player would be like, time to buckle down and macro up, but what does Wanderfalke do for us? Well, we're going to see a special treat incoming in just a brief period of time. It looks like it's the infamous Viking Tank Marine Banshee supplemented by Battlecruiser combination. As we see Wanderfalke get his double engineering bay up, don't want to fall behind on upgrades, moving out with yet another push, the Marine Marauder Force by Yixum, who's essentially done nothing but just hold off big attacks all game. Moving out into the middle of the map! Oh, Wanderfalke, run! Run! And Wanderfalke, are those 3 Ghost Academies? Ooh, Wanderfalke. Wanderfalke, are you building those Ghost Academies for me? I'll do a fusion core dance for you any day of the week. And now we see that, it looks like Siege Tank sieging up. It's going to be a close one. We see the Viking count by Yixum very high, but they do get taken down. Wanderfalke continuing to advance forward, but the tanks from Yixum sieging up late, unleashing a violent blast of units. And it looks like only the Banshee's going to stay alive. Hell, quickly, attack the tank. Target the tank. Shoot the medevacs. Shoot the tanks. More stuff rolling in. Everything basically dying. SCVs pulling it off. Banshee, defend the tanks. And single hero siege tank from Wanderfalke manages to keep the hope alive. Tears glistening in all our eyes, some of which is from pain. There's the load up, and there's a new... Would you like coffee with your nuclear missiles? Yixum. Yeah, Yixum, baby. Yixum! Oh my god, ever heart of nuclear missiles? I am ever. There it is, he's moving in, and it looks like there's the drop at the back of the base, doing that rat-tat-tatting action that they do so well, and it looks like he's going to follow it up by losing his whole effing attack. Shoot him! Take him down. At the front, we do see the infamous medevac by Viking Banshee Marine Ghost composition. That infamous one. That's the infamous one that we're looking for. So let's go ahead and see what Wanderfalke is going to be doing with it. Let's see what clever sultry tactic he has in store. And it looks like it's going to be an extremely small push. Oh no, this is a terrible idea. Look at the overwhelming force. It's a nuke. It's a nuke. It's a nuke. It's a nuke. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, he's target firing the planetary fortress. He's target firing it, but the ghost is at the back. Oh, please. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, yeah. Yixum, please. Yixum. Oh, hitting the B button. Hitting the B button. Alright, let's just see that happen just one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One fish, two fish. Red fish, nuke fish. But he still didn't kill the planetary fortress. That's the best part of all. The period at the end of the most brilliant sentence we've ever seen just isn't anywhere where it's supposed to, right? That was the finish that didn't quite deliver. Yixum, he's fine, don't worry about it. We're noticing that Wanderfalke is actually well behind in the food count, but not a big deal. Wanderflake is a man who knows how to please. He's not like me, not in all a tease. And there's the +2/+2, the command center incoming, and the triple ghost medevac, moving along the top of the left, sneaking, creeping in the shadows. Waiting, tired, resting in the bushes in the shadows, taking some breaks along the way, but still creeping, silently. No floorboards creak, no birds are aflutter, for the silent assault that is Wanderfalke is about to move forward. Oh, nuke! Oh, yes, one time, and they're joining together! Oh, that feels so good! Oh, Yixum! And in the meantime, the whole army is going, what do we need to defend against? What are we defending? We see another pair of nukes moving through the center of the map. Wanderfalke, amazingly enough, still has a significantly smaller force at the front of this base. This is already all sieged up and ready to rock and roll and go. And uh-oh. Trying to land. Planetary fortress, on planetary fortress action. Please, oh, please, no, just a little longer, no, take me home. That is right. Oh, but in the meantime, we have an assault at the front, but oh, Wanderflake, I wouldn't say running into a trap, but basically running into a large concrete wall with spikes and broken glass sticking out of it. I hope you don't get an infection, Wanderfalke. Someone send that German some Neosporin while he's eating his donut tonight. Wanderfalke now landing, and he is going to be building a planetary fortress. And there it is. Wanderfalke once again moving out with one of his patented no armies. Looks like he's going to have a no army against an actual army. Does he even have combat shield? He does. What a relief. I'm greatly eased in this. This medevac, this poor, sad, sappy medevac with nothing to do, with nowhere to go, with no purpose in his life. Wanderfalke, yeah, get out of my base. And look what he's going to be doing. Mulin. How's that for insult? How's that? That's like someone walking into your house and putting a plant down on the table and starting to water it while he shoots you with a gun. Sometimes these ideas just pop into my head and I just say them without thinking about it. But you know what? If someone put a plant in my house, I'd be like, what are you doing? You would trust me with a plant? I owned a cactus and it died. I can't take care of a coffee plant. Are you nuts? What an idiot. But Wanderfalke, man. Watering that plant, shooting you in the kneecap, making Tanya Harding look like a nothing. Wanderfalke taking out the base. Dat nuke, please, I'll do it. No, okay, sorry. I was getting ready to beg. And meanwhile, we see yet again another patented non-army from Wanderfalke doing great. Actually, doing really, really good. I don't really know how that happened, but the important thing to note is that Wanderfalke is still losing by a lot, but he's winning in our hearts. And we know what happens to people who win in our hearts. We just kind of make memes out of them and upvote them on Reddit. So we now see Yixum continuing to mass mariner, mass building. He's transitioning from money into buildings with no money. And there's another drop by Wanderfalke, and a direct assault at the front that doesn't do anything. Yet again, Wanderfalke with the patented no army, coming up and doing no damage and losing lots, but still being a champion in the hearts. A scout orbital command by Yixum. You cannot land there. Nope, there's a base over there. Can you land up here? No, there's a base over there. And as we now see, oh, nuke. Yixum, please, yes. Oh, that feels so good. That felt so great. Do it again. Give it to him. And look at this. Look at the ripple. Do you see the ripple in the nuke symbol? Bravo, visual designers at Blizzard Entertainment. Not only do you account for that sort of subtlety, but you also invented the nuclear missile. In the meantime, we see Wanderfalke. We see Yixum. Let me translate for you. Tonight, I'm going to put a hat on a swollen Australian, which of course just makes Wanderfalke laugh and laugh. Oh, that swollen Australian fellow. There now we do see the extra Ghost Academy making the additional nuke. There's the Planetary Fortress still continuing to provide a good amount of mining. We see some offensive mules from Yixum. It looks like the bitterness from Yixum is unending as there's now a drop in his base. Uh-oh. Positional nukes. Oh, positional nukes. Positional nukes. I believe in you. Positional nukes. Positional nukes. Positional nukes. Positional nukes. Positional nukes. I love you so much. Oh, Yixum! Yixum, how much food did you lose in that brief period of time? Oh my god. Oh, whoopsie doopsie daisies. I didn't even mean to mention that. Alright, here it comes. Oh, units lost tab. Just look at it. He's at... Oh, it changes by so much that the dynamic range of that is absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. Swollen Australian, Amanda. That game was a winner. There's the good game from both parties, and now... Why are you lagging on me, stupid computer? There we go. It looks like there's a brief little bit of lag as we now go into the second to last game of today's Funday Monday. The second to last game, it's going to be between War Machine and Dr. Fatty. Now, keep in mind that of all the pet names that I would give to a girl whom I am deeply in love with, Dr. Fatty would not be high up on the list. War Machine, though, you know it, baby. You know it. Dr. Fatty, moving that command center. And we do see War Machine. Dr. Fatty, oh, aren't you a little sweet, Dr. Fatty? Do you know what day it is today? An important question, an essential moment. Here we go. What's he going to do? He's going to be expanding to his second natural. Boom. Getting a little closer to his opponent, but he doesn't know that. We see War Machine aptly scouting his own base. Because it feels like it's Monday. Weird. Dr. Fatty, you sexy thing. Using appropriate punctuation and periods. War Machine with the lol. And in the meantime, we see Dr. Fatty, the name that you should never give to anyone you value as a human being. I guess I've been working too much. What's the topic again? Oh, I've been working too much. It's been like 9 days in a row. You are subtle, Dr. Fatty. And it looks like the topic, as we're going to get revealed right here... 9 days in a row because I'm day 9. Do you get it? It's so funny. Here we go. Here it is. Well, it looks like he might not actually say the theme because it's kind of hard when it's like, yeah, I'm going to lift up my my command center and I'm going to move to somewhere else. Days of 9, you'll find out with the period and the little tongue sticking out of the face. We do see War Machine now sneaking to the bottom left, and oh, my favorite moment in all the game is about to happen. Okay, there's no one here. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, look, guys, look at that. It's a Lyote. That's one of my favorite things when you see the War Machine. Now moving up to the top left, and I will say, War Machine, Iron Man, Doctor Doom, one of my favorite teams from the original Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But War Machine, oh! Wait a minute. And you forgot some pylons, War Machine. Come on, build Det Cybercore. Det Cybercore. Comes to the gold. Oh, there's no one here. Here it is. And where are you? And look at him just queuing up. No, it's madness. Look at this. The second probe. A second probe moving out. And Dr. Fatty and the team. I'm so excited. They're freaking out. Excuse me. Oh, Dr. Fatty, you're just being naughty, aren't you? We do see the extra gateways going down from War Machines. Tech lab being constructed. Little probies going out. Titter, titter, snorgle, wiggle. We see Dr. Fatty is having himself a good time. He's building up on that high ground, the center bumps of Backwater Gulch. Engineering Bay additional barracks are going down. And in a flurry of commotion... Aha! War Machine. The sneaky probe. No! This is what I love about the StarCraft community. They're so playful. My terrible secret has been discovered. Dr. Fatty has been revealed. And now War Machine, what will he do with the knowledge that has been bestowed upon him? He doesn't quite yet have that warp gate done. He'll be building his Nexus. And there we see Dr. Fatty, trying to pull off the amazing defenses. He has, no concussive shell yet. That would have been an amazing pick on that Stalker to be able to pick it off. I hate Lyotes. War Machine raging at the Lyote. There he is. All he ever wanted to do is command spine crawlers. Or as I like to call them, sunken colonies. As we see Dr. Fatty continue to build up and do dat macro. And as we see this going on, the expand, you know who else hates Lyotes? From Dr. Fatty, who's thoroughly confused. And it looks like, who else hates Lyotes? There's a happy face, there's a lol, and there's, my father was killed by a wild pack of Lyotes. That's so sad. I hear it's a lot similar to being killed by a coyote. Guy who named it a Lyote at Blizzard with no creativity. Just doesn't care about the game. Poor Dr. Fatty, who's depressed. Really? War Machine. Same here! Having an amazing bonding moment as Dr. Fatty continues to build Marines and Marauder. Brother? My God, is that really you after all these years? Could it be? Is it? Oh my God! Timmy! Jimmy! Oh! 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 I don't believe it. The happiness that's going on. But the two, of course, entrenched in battle. I don't believe it. The Archon getting morphed by War Machine. Timmy, the Protoss versus Jimmy. Did I get that right? No, it's the opposite. Jimmy, the Protoss versus Timmy, the Terran. How easy to remember. With the backdoor box getting destroyed. Oh my God, I can't believe we're seeing the reunion of these two long-lost brothers. Now having to fight to the death. And how embarrassing to, after all these years, find out that your brother can't quite place the force fields properly. So as we see Micro going on, the two brothers entrenched in mortal combat. Zap, zap goes the Archon, but he gets taken down by the defensive bunker of Dr. Fatty. Brother, stop microing. This will make it all too hard for me to shoot you in the effing head. Meanwhile, we see that the factory has indeed scouted nothing, and Dr. Fatty is taking the opportunity to re-expand to his backdoor natural. Many a photon cannons galore are being planted by more and more, and there are bunkers aplenty being planted. And amazingly, the Neo steel frame going down. Amazingly. The Neo steel frame going down. The +2 bunker capacity going down, brother. I like defending. I like staying burrowed, brother. I like staying burrowed. But meanwhile, we do see that Zealot Archon, an extremely potent mix. There's the stim and the retreat. Dr. Fatty, you're running low on units. And oh no, War Machine, though. What the? What hell the fuck? When you upgrade bunkers, they have another graphic? Is that? How long has that been true? Has anyone ever gotten this bunker upgrade? How is this new for you too? Is this new? And by the way, there's a guy, Uzulion. Look, happy birthday, dude. I want the chat unmuted because I want to know. Happy birthday, hearts to you for staying up late in the UK. But I'm curious. I'm curious if any of you have seen this. What is this? What is this? This is absolutely bonkerville to me. Unmute the chat, gamer. Unmute the chat, gamer. Gamer. And there we do see the Photon Cannon Zealot Archon defense from Jimmy is more than enough for Timmy, who is just blowing my mind. I mean, we have two brothers dueling off to the right, but look at these bunkers. Are they bolted to the ground? That's incredible. I thought this was only in the campaign. I genuinely don't believe it. with storms going off, annihilating the zealots. Oh no, the tragedy. It looks like Timmy the Terran is holding, and Jimmy the Protoss doesn't spend his money. Jimmy, he has a little boy he needs to send to college on that money. And there it is, going down. Dr. Fatty eliminating absolutely everything. I'm sorry, brother. My heart, my gut wrenches to see such tragedy. My face! As we all know from the ending of the daily, the pylons fall. Father would have wanted it this way. Dr. Fatty consoles his dying brother, who's building gas-heavy units despite sitting on a gigantic stockpile of only minerals. And there the defense goes down. The stim, the sentries, will they hold? Indeed not. Brother, tried to make a heart, but no heart will be made. In fact, hearts will only be halting beating today. Sean said a sentence so barely grammatical, few English majors could stop vomiting. And there we do see War Machine with 0 of 50. Will not give up. This is the first time. Oh, War Machine, I love you, DJ. I heart you too, Dwag. Moving through the base. Before you leave, I have one more secret. What secret would that be, Dr. Fatty? You see... Yes. As they're bonding, as the buildings are cleaned up. Mr. 9 ruined Christmas for my daughter. I didn't do anything to your daughter, Dr. Fatty. That was not... I did not do a single thing to your daughter on Christmas. Whoa! What with all the accusations, Dr. Fatty? I know you got yourself, your fancy medical degree, Mr. Fatty, but that doesn't mean that you can go claiming things that I did to your daughter on Christmas. It's appalling. That is just not an okay thing to say. Dr. Fatty, we were watching last MLG together. What happened? I didn't do anything. That's absurd. What happened at last MLG? And you made a joke about going downstairs during Christmas to find out your parents are actually Santa. And she started crying. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I ruined Christmas for a little girl. I misunderstood, Mr. Fatty. I misunderstood, and I'm sorry. I was wrong. Oh my god. Spoiler alert, guys, Santa's not real, and you won't find that on last night's GSL matches. I can't believe. Wow. Do I feel like a jerk or what? You have a daughter, but I'm 12. You're like 10, brother. Dr. Fatty gets busy soon, man. There's a toddler with a toddler there, and I didn't realize it was mother, or father and daughter. It was a strange year after Dad died from the Lyotes. So, Mr. 9, if you watch this, you ruined Christmas for Avery. Thanks, bro. Oh, God almighty. I'm a monster. I've never ridden the noob canoe, but I certainly was piloting the douche canoe that day. I feel horrible. My God. I hope he doesn't fill my socks with banelings next year. How many daughters were watching today? What have I done? If I go to our StarCraft and the most upvoted thing is Santa isn't real, I'm just gonna hurl. Oh, God. We have one more game to do today. We have just one more game. It is the last day, the last one for Funday Monday, ladies and gentlemen. We have had a good Funday Monday. Let us see what sorts of things can happen when you unleash this strategy upon the masses. Ladies and gentlemen, we have whatever he lifts. And Souls Hunter has left the game. Huh. Well, that was Funday Monday. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to one of my all-time favorite dailies. This has been Day 9 Daily number 337. I hope you had as much of a blast as I did, and I am off to celebrate none other than a delicious Korean barbecue with my buddies. You guys take care. Please spread the word that this daily does exist, because I was very happy with how this turned out. Thank you for those submissions. For next week's Funday Monday, please submit to Monday at day9.tv, a game of you playing a 2v2 where one of you only makes ground units and the other only makes air units. Overlords don't count, but everything else does. One only makes ground, one only makes air, and of course you publicly announce which one you're going to be making at the start of the game. It's been a blast, guys. Take care. Much hearts to ya. See you later. I'm out.